Have you ever felt a strange disconnect, a subtle dissonance between who you think you should be and who you truly are? Like a background hum of unease, a nagging sense that something is missing, even amidst the clamor of a life seemingly well lived. We chase approval like moths to a flickering flame, our lives carefully curated for the comfort of the herd. We swallow societal expectations whole, believing them to be truths, and avoid confronting the cacophony of discomfort within. We parade our carefully crafted personas, fearing the judgment of eyes that are too often fixed on the reflection of their own anxieties. We measure our worth in likes, in accolades, in the fleeting validation of the digital world. We construct elaborate facades, plastering smiles on faces that ache for authenticity. We become masters of disguise, blending seamlessly into the crowd, afraid to shatter the fragile illusion of belonging. But somewhere beneath the layers of societal conditioning, a flicker of rebellion persists, a whisper of discontent, a yearning for something more, a longing to break free from the gilded cage of conformity and embrace the raw, unfiltered beauty of our true selves. If you like philosophy and are always looking to develop as a person, subscribe to the channel or at least like this video. We see glimpses of genuine connection, of souls yearning for an unmasked encounter, yet fear holds us captive. A single, weathered hand reaching for another, hesitant yet yearning, becomes the key that unlocks a hidden chamber within. A space where the echo of societal whispers fades, leaving behind a stark but exhilarating truth. The truest path lies in embracing the chaos of individuality, even if it means facing the deafening silence of our own making. This is a journey into the heart of that silence, a descent into the depths of our own being to unearth the fragments of ourselves that have been buried beneath the rubble of expectations. It is a call to dismantle the carefully constructed walls we have built around our souls and emerge, raw and vulnerable, into the light of our own authenticity. It is a path paved with uncertainty, with the courage to shed our masks and embrace the kaleidoscope of emotions that lie within. Imagine a vast, star-studded sky, a tapestry of celestial wonders stretching endlessly above. We gaze upwards, mesmerized by the brilliance of distant suns, yet our eyes remain fixated on the familiar constellations, the patterns we've learned to recognize and understand. We seek comfort in the known, in the predictable dance of the cosmos. But true wonder lies in the uncharted territories, in the pulsating nebulas and the faint, flickering whispers of distant galaxies. Similarly, our minds often become trapped in familiar thought patterns, in the constellations of our own making. We cling to beliefs, to interpretations of the world that have become as familiar as the stars overhead. These mental maps, though comforting, can limit our perception, blinding us to the vast expanses of possibility that lie beyond. Now, consider how this applies when you face a challenging situation, a crossroads where multiple paths diverge. Do you default to the well-worn routes, the familiar responses ingrained by past experiences, or do you dare to venture into the unknown, to embrace the uncertainty of a new perspective? Breaking free from these mental constellations is not about discarding everything we've learned. It's about expanding our horizons, allowing our minds to wander beyond the familiar, to embrace the awe-inspiring vastness of the universe within. It requires a willingness to question, to challenge our assumptions, to shed the comforting weight of preconceived notions. It means venturing into the uncharted territories of our own consciousness, exploring the depths of our emotions, and embracing the raw, unfiltered beauty of our unique experiences. Think of a musician, their instrument honed through years of dedicated practice. The musician's fingers dance across the strings, coaxing melodies both joyful and melancholic, expressing a symphony of emotions. But what if their instrument was tuned to a discordant frequency, its strings stretched taut with the weight of self-doubt and societal expectations? The music, though technically proficient, would lack the genuine resonance, the heartfelt vulnerability that truly captivates the soul. Similarly, our experiences, our interactions with the world, become muted if we play life on an instrument out of tune. Instead of expressing our authentic selves, we produce a hollow echo of what we think we should be. We stifle our passions, censor our opinions, and conform to external pressures, all in an attempt to play a melody that resonates with the approval of others. Now, consider a child, their laughter echoing freely in a sun-drenched meadow, their imagination boundless, their spirit untamed. They dance with abandon, oblivious to the gaze of onlookers, their joy pure and unfiltered. This is the unbridled expression of the soul, a symphony played on an instrument perfectly tuned to the frequency of its own being. To rediscover this untamed joy, we must learn to tune our inner instruments to the rhythm of our own hearts. We must embrace our imperfections, our vulnerabilities, and the unique melodies that only we can play. This requires a willingness to dismantle the structures we've erected around our authentic selves, to shed the layers of conditioning that have muted our inner voices. It means daring to express our truth, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it challenges the expectations of the world. Only then can we truly resonate, not with the approval of others, but with the profound harmony of our own being. Imagine a tree, its roots firmly anchored in the earth, its branches reaching towards the sun. The tree experiences storms, endures droughts, and withstands the relentless passage of time. Yet, through it all, it remains resilient, drawing strength from its connection to the earth and its ability to adapt to changing conditions. It doesn't try to control the weather, nor does it fight against the forces of nature. Instead, it bends with the wind, its branches swaying gracefully, its roots digging deeper into the ground. This is the essence of emotional resilience, the ability to navigate life's inevitable storms with grace and strength. It is not about suppressing our emotions or pretending that everything is fine when it's not. Rather, it's about acknowledging the full spectrum of our human experience. The joy, the sorrow, the anger, the fear, and learning to manage these emotions in a healthy and constructive way. Just as the tree bends but doesn't break, we can learn to weather life's challenges without being crushed by them. Consider a skilled athlete training rigorously for a major competition. They understand that setbacks are inevitable, that there will be days when their body aches, when their mind doubts, when they feel like giving up. But they don't let these challenges derail them. Instead, they use them as opportunities to learn, to grow, to build their resilience. They push through the pain, they overcome the obstacles, and they emerge stronger and more determined than ever before. Building emotional resilience is not a passive process. It requires conscious effort, consistent practice, and a willingness to confront our vulnerabilities. It means cultivating self-awareness, learning to identify our triggers, and developing healthy coping mechanisms. It means nurturing our support networks, seeking help when we need it, and practicing self-compassion even when we stumble. Imagine a sculptor, their hands shaping clay, molding it into a form that reflects their inner vision. They chip away at imperfections, smooth out rough edges, and refine the contours until the sculpture takes on a life of its own. This is the process of self-discovery, of carving out our authentic selves from the raw material of our experiences. We have been exploring the tools, the awareness, and the courage needed to sculpt this masterpiece. Reflecting on this journey so far, we've witnessed the power of embracing vulnerability, of tuning our instruments to resonate with our true frequencies. We've learned to weather life's storms with resilience, to bend with the wind rather than break against it. These practices, like the sculptor's chisel and mallet, help us refine our inner landscapes, revealing the hidden beauty and strength that resides within. As we stand at the precipice of this transformation, the world around us begins to shift. The familiar constellations of societal expectations fade, replaced by the dazzling brilliance of our individual truths. The cacophony of external voices quiets, replaced by the resonant hum of our own authentic selves. And in this newfound clarity, a profound truth emerges. The journey is not about arriving at a destination, but about embracing the continuous unfolding of our becoming. As we step away from the quiet contemplation of our inner landscapes, we carry with us a newfound awareness. The world, once muted and indistinct, now vibrates with a vibrant chorus of individual truths. We see the flicker of that same flame in the eyes of strangers, a shared yearning for connection, for authenticity, for the courage to embrace the symphony of our own existence. Remember the weathered hand reaching for another, hesitant yet yearning, the spark of connection that transcends the barriers of societal expectations. That spark is a testament to the enduring power of our shared humanity, a reminder that even in the midst of our individual journeys, we are never truly alone. The true practice begins now. It's not about erasing the shadows or silencing the doubts. It's about holding space for all of it. The light and the dark, the joy and the sorrow, the triumphs and the stumbles. It's about dancing with life's complexities, embracing the ever-evolving tapestry of our being. As you navigate the world, carry this truth within you: your voice matters, your story is unique, and your path is yours to illuminate.